Good morning, students. As you already know that we have done 5 units and now we are doing unit number 6, that is a poem In Spite of All by Angela Morgan. This is the first stanza and it's in spite of all, in spite of death, in spite of all man's suffering, something within me laughs and sings, and I must praise with all my depth. Now, here in this stanza, the poetess Angela Morgan is saying that besides the war, besides the death, although there are a lot of problems, there are a lot of sufferings, man is suffering a lot, there are a lot of problems man has to face in this world, but still there is something within me which makes me happy, which I cherish, and it makes me so happy that my heart it starts singing, and I must praise with all my heart. And this is what I should praise in my life, that I am living such a beautiful life in this world. Now, reference to the context. This stanza is taken from the poem In Spite of All, written by Angela Morgan. In this poem, she is optimistic. Optimistic means when you think positive about everything, that is optimistic. Optimistic, having very positive approach towards everything happening around. She is giving us the idea of hope and a good time to come. You have to paraphrase it then. There are some things which thrive and flourish besides the ravages and disasters of war, although death is the truth and we all have to taste it. Still, something makes me happy and gives me hope. I feel happy and I smile and sing. I think I must appreciate all that wholeheartedly. Now stanza number 2. In spite of war, in spite of hate, lilacs are blooming at my gate. Tulips are tripping down the path, in spite of war, in spite of wrath. Now, what the poetess Angela Morgan is saying in this, she is saying that in spite of war, besides hatred, what is there? The flowers, they are still blooming at my gate, means there is something which makes me happy. Tulips are tripping. Tripping means they are quickly moving down the path. In spite of war, in spite of wrath. Wrath means anger. So, in spite of war, in spite of wrath, in spite of disasters, problems, everything, there is something very lovely in this world which makes me happy, which makes me so happy that I feel that I am blessed that I am living such a lovely life. Now, you have to write reference to the context. This stanza is taken from the poem In Spite of All, written by Angela Morgan. In this poem, she is optimistic, having very positive approach towards everything happening around. She is giving us the idea of hope and a good time to come. Now, you have to paraphrase it. This is paraphrasing of the second stanza. In spite of war and hatred around, we have still something beautiful around which we can cherish. Lilacs still bloom at my gate, whatever the conditions are. The lovely tulips still grow everywhere. We have a lot of lovely things around, even in this terrible situation of war, hatred and anger. Right? Now, what you have to do, you have to write these 2 stanzas in your notebooks. You have to write reference to the context. You have to paraphrase them. Your notebooks should be in a proper condition. I am going to check them later. You have to write them in your neat notebooks, right? Thank you so much.